Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Shiz and Giggles, our weekly wind down podcast where we talk about any and everything. So, of course, my name is Jasmine, but I am never alone. Today, I have my fabulous co host. She is a lover of all things true crime, Law and Order fan right here, Tara's Sun and Moon, and Patasas and sriracha almost, any and everything. Give it up for my girl, Demi. Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Today is a Friday. I'm excited it's a Friday, and it's Good Friday. So I feel like, it's a good day. How are you?
I'm good. I'm at a different location today, trying something else out,
You said today, you know what? I'm just going to shoot from a place that doesn't have any walls, try to the aesthetic. Jimmy, where are you at, if I may ask?
I am in West Broad Village right now, Short Pump, Virginia, because we are planning an Easter event. So we're getting all of our supplies ready for our little hoppy bunnies tomorrow so that they can paint Easter eggs.
It sounds like it's going to be a really good event. So shameless plug. If you're going to be in the Short Pump area, West End, head over to West Broad Village and do some Easter egg painting. And I heard there are some eggs around town too. So you can grab a couple of eggs that have some nice little treats inside of them. But let's get into what we have to talk about. Demi, I have some things that I want to talk about with you. Okay?
Okay.
So our topic today is going to be, is technology helping or hurting? Now, with the pandemic and everything going on, I feel like before then we were so technology focused, but now we are more technology savvy more than ever. So for the amount of time that we spend looking at our screens today, we continue to wonder, how is it affecting us and generations that grow up with constant access to technology? I know I see kids more now than ever. They come into the world and they have an iPad in their hands. So with our entire lives living on our computers, there are concerns of social and health effects that could be hurting people in the long run. So issues like fatigue and sleeping deprivation, eye straining, leading to an increase in adults needing glasses and lower attention spans. So, but on the other hand, it's able to bring people together during the pandemic, which is definitely a plus, to continue working and going to school. So I know a lot of times now, especially during the holidays, people, we weren't able to gather as we used to, but, we gathered technology-wise via Zoom to have, our family dinners. So I would like to ask my co-host Demi, and of course the people watching also, what is your take on technology being helpful or harmful in your life? So do you think it is helpful to you now? Do you think it's actually a negative thing in your life?
I definitely think for me, it's super helpful being able to stay connected to people. Like I graduated a little early, so I have a lot of friends who are still in college, and that's like the best way we can connect with each other. I do definitely think it hurts. I have it set up in my phone to tell me my daily screen time at the end of the week. So it's like, you've been on your screen this amount of time. But I do read, and I probably shouldn't read on my phone. Good. I need a bigger tablet, but I do read on my phone a lot. So I think I don't know. There's negatives and positives. Do I think that toddlers should be constantly on a phone?
Okay.
No, because I had so many times where I've been to family events and I have cousins who are 10 years younger than me.
Exactly.
And they're on their iPhone, on their iPad, texting. And I'm like, could we put that up and just look at each other for a few minutes? I don't even know if you know what I look like.
No, honestly, and it's funny because I feel like now people are putting that into movies. That is such a thing that will happen in movies of families or friends surrounded by a dinner table or something, and you see everyone on their phone, and there's that one family member or friend, normally it's the mother, that's like, hey, can we put our phones down? What is going on? Can we just focus on the moment? And that is so true to everyday life. You know what? We forget that, our phone or whatever's in our hand is not what we should be focusing on. Going back to what I said of, we have kids that are coming into this world literally that are gifted iPads as ways for them to be engaged instead of giving them books for them to start off their learning. So I do think that technology now is definitely hurting in a lot of different ways, but I do agree that is also helping with what you mentioned, being connected to friends, and what I mentioned of being connected with family members. Definitely when a time where we can't be close to each other, 6 feet apart, that's how close we get. So I feel like technology definitely has been helpful in some areas. I know with us being an event company, we have been able to stay afloat because of technology. We've been able to still have business and receive new business and all of our new clients, which we're hashtag grateful for, because of this technology age that we're in. So definitely agree with you. There are pros and cons to it. So
For sure.
Going into our next question, and this is going to be to the audience, so make sure that when you, if you have your answer, put it in the chat. We do read your comments. We love engaging with you all. So our next question is, do you try to limit your time in front of your phone, computer, TV? I know this goes to what you said, Demi, of iPhones do have a feature where they can track how much screen time you have. I know I turned it off because I'm like, I do not want them to tell me how much time.
Oh my gosh,
I sit on my phone.
No, it's like, and I get sometimes like I'm really bad about it. Like before I got this job, I would be sitting at home and it was cold out, so I didn't want to do anything outside. And all my friends are at college right now. I didn't really know anyone like from this area of town, like still, but everyone was off.
Yeah.
But like I would literally be watching TV and I would be on my phone. Like I would have both going on at the same time. And like I knew that was bad. And obviously, like in our job, we're on the computer every day, all day. So like I should take a break when I go home, but I'll be honest, I go home and I watch TV or I get on my computer. My family has gotten really good about it though. We do try to get like if it's nice enough out, we try to go on walks, especially now that like the like the sun's out longer. So like I get home around like 6 o'clock now and the sun's still out. So like we go for walks, and on the weekends we go for like really long walks and really try to get out and do something.
I think that's a great way to break it up, especially with people, staying at home. People are working from home. I'm happy that, we transitioned to working now in the office. So I'm able to, get that little bit of fresh air and not be so confined to my living space as also being my workspace. But I do think that's a great way to break it up, of going on those walks with your family. It's a way to get fresh air and limit that on screen time that you have, or subbing the movie times for, a walk with the family. I do think that's fantastic. And I try to do that now too, going for walks, because the weather is getting a little nicer. We love springtime because of that. So my next question is, do you feel that technology has disconnected you from a sense of community or brought you closer to people? So I know you talked about how because you have graduated college and some of your friends are still in college, that you've been able to connect with them because of technology. But do you feel that it has probably brought some disconnect to some sense of community that you do have?
I definitely I feel like it can, because a lot of times like they'll ask me to come and visit, and it's a decent drive from my house, so I don't like being in the car that long. Like I get like driving is not my favorite activity, so I don't want to do it. So I feel like a lot of times I make excuses to not go and visit these people, because I'm like, we could just FaceTime. Or like we could do this, or I create excuses. So I definitely feel like sometimes it can make you feel like you're doing the same thing as seeing them when you're really not. And don't get me wrong, like for some people like COVID, like they have sick family members they can't go and see because of but like I could definitely go see them.
Yeah, I totally understand. But I do feel that kind of the opposite for me. So on my mom's side of my family, we're known for only getting together once, maybe twice during the year. And more often than not, it's around Christmas time. That's the time that we get together. Everyone comes together for this holiday. We go over what's been happening in our lives, all that jazz. But now, because of the pandemic and technology, we have Zoom family calls probably, you could say about like once a month or so. And this is probably the time that we've communicated more than ever before. Because like I said, it's only been once a year type of thing. So I definitely feel like technology has brought us closer together in that aspect. But I do also feel that sometimes I feel like, whenever the world does officially open back up, I don't know if I would probably be inclined to go out and, hang out with people. I feel like I'll still be in the comfort of, yeah, let's hop on a FaceTime call or Zoom call or something like that. So I'm there with you 100%. I'm sometimes hashtag lazy and don't do it. So.
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch gears for a little bit. And, I talked about today is Good Friday. Sunday is Easter. We know not everyone celebrates this holiday. Demi, do you celebrate Easter? If so, do you have any plans?
So we celebrate Easter. We used to do it more as a kid, like when I was young, with Easter bunny, Easter baskets, like getting all that stuff. But once you get a little older, it's not as fun anymore. We did it.
Yeah.
Probably did it until I was like 18, until I went to college.
Okay, that's a good age.
My brother still went to VCU, so he was close to home. So it was pretty easy to like do stuff like that. So we still did it for a bit. Now, not as much. Sometimes we go to like my sister-in-law's parents' house for Easter, just because they have younger kids. So we do like an Easter egg hunt with them, or maybe I'll go to Virginia Beach and see my grandparents and go to church with them. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. I love Easter. Not really for the candy and the Easter eggs. I'm a very religious person. I will say that. So I am Christian. I go to a non-denominational church. So I do love going to church. That is the routine that I do every Easter, of course, every Sunday too. But Easter for me is also a time where, and I feel like my people watching that, maybe come from the same spiritual background as myself, can attest to this and saying that, Easter is a time where people come out. They come out and they show out. They wear their Sunday's best. You have your extended family coming. Like, this is a family reunion time. So I'm excited because I'm actually going back home and going to my home church. This is my first time of going to physical church since the pandemic started. So I am excited about that because I do love being in, in the church. I think it's different when you're there and watching virtually. So I am very excited about that. Of course, seeing my family. I hope I eat some good Sunday dinner or brunch or lunch or something because I love to eat. But yeah, I'm excited about Easter, and I hope everyone watching has a great Good Friday, a great Easter day. If you don't celebrate Easter, I know we have our colleagues that celebrate Passover. I hope everyone had a great Passover that just happened. Or if this is just a normal Sunday to you, happy Sunday. But I know, Demi, we have to go in a little bit, but is there any final thoughts, comments that you want to leave with everyone? I know we always do, training moments, spiritual moments, things, quotes to keep for the day as a reminder. Anything you want to leave the group with?
Something fun that everyone could do this weekend is create hashtag Sunday best and go out and like dress in your Sunday best, hashtag it, tag All About Presentation, and tag us so we can all see it. It'll be something fun in the community. I'll do it. I'm probably not doing anything, but I'll dress up. I'll do it. Jazz will be all dressed up. Her and her going out. So let's do that. Is everyone just get dressed? Sometimes it's nice. Like during the pandemic, we're all wearing pajamas all the time, unless you have to go to the office. So
COVID pants.
Yeah. So Sunday, dress up, have fun.
Yes.
Yourself feel good about yourself.
For it. I am here for it. I retweet what Demi just said. Wear your Sunday's best, hashtag Sunday's best, tag All Our Presentation on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is VA Event Planner. So make sure to tag all of us on it because we do want to see what you're wearing, what you're rocking for that Sunday. So I have to say thank you so much, Demi, for being my lovely co-host today. I know you have to go and prepare for this event. Again, if you're going to be in the West End Shore Pump area, make sure you go to West Broad Village and go to our Easter event to paint some eggs and to gather some Easter eggs with all your family. And don't forget to make sure to watch us every Friday on all of our social media platforms so you don't miss another episode of Shiz and Gigs. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.